and welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would talk about something that I've shared quite a bit over on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. If you don't follow me, I'll put my links down below. But I wanted to share something. It's about Daisy, and a lot of you know she was born without her right hand. And I get lots of questions about how does she cope with certain things, and I thought I would start a little series that more of an inspirational thing really, where people that may be going through something similar or know of somebody similar, and that this may possibly help. So today I want to talk about her bike. So we have an occupational therapist that we see every couple of months. It's got less and less as time has gone on because we don't really feel like we need too much help with anything. Daisy manages just fine with everyday tasks, getting dressed, writing, drawing, eating, playing, you know, all the usual kind of stuff. However, it came to a time when we bought her first bike, and I mean a pedal bike. It does have stabilisers, but we thought she would be fine because she has the length, she can move both arms, and we thought she would be absolutely fine. However, over time we started to notice that she was becoming really frustrated with it, and it was putting her off from wanting to ride. And the main thing that we found is it just isn't safe because she doesn't have the fingers on the right hand. It means that it's slightly shorter length on the right, which means she leans forward. Therefore she's putting weight on the steering, on the handlebars, and therefore it's turning continually to the left hand side, which most of the time it tends to be towards the road. And obviously we want her to enjoy riding her bike. We want her to be able to ride a bike because she wants to, and we suddenly just thought, I think we may need some help to see what we can do. So we contacted our occupational therapist. We are under the Birmingham Rehabilitation Centre, which we came off from Birmingham Children's Hospital. I know they cover a really wide geographical area though, but I know there's lots all up and down the country and across the globe as well. And what they said that they thought they would do is to build a socket for her arm. And what that essentially is, I will insert some videos in a while, but it's basically a cast. They put a cast around her arm as if you'd broken your arm to get the shape of her arm and the size of her arm, but it's completely rounded, and it's on like I want to say an axle, but I don't think that's the right terminology. A clamp that clamps to her handlebar, and essentially what she does is just stick her arm into it. Because it's fairly snug, because it has a nice soft inner as well, it means that she doesn't have to be fully on the handlebar. It lengthens her a bit so her posture is up straight a bit, and then she can steer freely and safely. And already we had it built over the winter, and already we can see that she's really enjoying it. We do need to take her out more and more on it now to get her used to it and things, but already she can pedal and she can go off on her own, and she can steer, so she whizzes around our decking area freely and happily, and she I want to say she loves it, but I think there's a love-hate relationship. So although it is brilliant, and I really recommend that if you have somebody like that needs that little bit of help, to really do contact somebody and find out more. So she has a little bit of a love-hate relationship. She was really keen on the idea of getting something to help her. Let me just move that, I think it's the wrong way. There you go. Something to help her ride a bike, because she was aware that, you know, things could get easier for her if she had this, she calls it a special bike thing made. When she started having it fit and it was the cast on her arm, and you know, it was a strange concept for somebody who's never had to sit through something like that before. She was anxious and a little bit worried, and she did need calming down a few times because it does take quite a while. When we had to go back, we went back a couple of weeks later when it was built for us and once the funding had gone through and all of that kind of stuff. So when we went back, she saw it and she was a bit like, I don't want it, I don't like it, and I don't want it, and it's very standoffish. It took a lot of persuasion to get her on the bike and having a go. which she needed to do because they needed to check it was the right length, and it did need shortening quite a few times to make sure that it was comfortable on her arm, because if it was too high it would lightly rub and she wouldn't have the movement that she needs. I can understand why she doesn't want it, because she wants to be like everybody else. Her friends don't have that, and for her to have that to be able to ride her bike safely, it's difficult for her, I think, and she's going to come across things like that in her day-to-day life, and sadly it's just going to be a part of it. I do think once she's sussed out how to ride a bike and she's not leaning on her handlebars so much, and she's, you know, she's got her posture and she can ride easily, part of me thinks that she could do away with it. Maybe that's quite optimistic, I don't know, but for now she definitely needs it. So she doesn't really love it, but she loves to show it off to her friends and family who come round, and she knows that she needs it to ride a bike, and she just jumps on and uses it. She'll complain before or after, but she knows, because we can take it on and off whenever we choose to, and we can put it on her scooter and things, but she knows that she needs it really to be able to ride like everybody else. So I'd love to know what adaptations you've had made, if anything, or what you're thinking of, or perhaps you're just here out of interest and you're already subscribed to my channel, but I'd love to know. Yeah, so I will start sharing a few more things like this, but yeah, lovely to see you. Thanks, bye.